to own the Pistons.
But they are not going public with any news of a potential sale. Don Shane is here now with the latest on, well, this story that continues to unfold.
Yeah, they're not going public because they can't. They've all signed non-disclosures, and they can't do that, and that makes a lot of sense in a deal of this magnitude. Mike Ilitch apparently on the verge of owning 3 pro teams right here in Detroit: the Wings, the Tigers, and now the Pistons. The Pistons looked at bids from 3 potential buyers. They picked one to negotiate with, and it's Mike Ilitch. If they come to a deal, Ilitch would be the only one in the country to own 3 pro franchises in one city. Now, last year, Forbes magazine valued the Pistons at $479 million. Now, Mike Ilitch is not going to pay that much for the Pistons for some simple reasons. The team is not very good, far removed from their NBA championship season. The economy is not very good. The NBA may have a lockout next year, which could affect negotiations. And Karen Davidson is a very motivated person to sell. And I assume it includes everything, meaning the entertainment venues as well as the team in the arena. Those venues can make a good bit of money. The deal is not done yet. Negotiations are ongoing. Now, the Pistons would just add to the Ilitch empire. He bought the Wings in 1982 for $8 million, turned them from one of the worst teams in the league into one of the elite franchises in the NHL. They've made the playoffs 19 years in a row and won 4 Stanley Cups. Players want to play here because of the reputation Mike Ilitch has as being one of the best owners in the league, one who is willing to spend money and wants desperately to compete. Ilitch purchased the Tigers in '92 and paid $85 million when they were really bad. But back in 2006, Maglio Ordonez hit this 9th-inning home run against Oakland that sent the Tigers to the World Series against St. Louis. A dream for Ilitch, who as a kid desperately wanted to play for the Tigers. Instead, he bought them. Everybody involved in the discussions has signed non-disclosures or confidentiality agreements. Very difficult to assess exactly how close they are to an agreement, but it certainly appears as if it is going to happen. Now, when the sale becomes official, and I think it will at some point, it then would go to the NBA owners for approval. Ilitch will need to get the majority of the 30 owners to vote for the deal to be done. That will not be a problem. It'll be a mere formality, considering the terrific reputation Mike Ilitch has in the National Hockey League and Major League Baseball. It may take 30 days, 60 days, a little longer, but you can be sure he'll want one new arena downtown for both teams to play, and that is certainly a key to this entire negotiation and this entire selling. That's the situation.
Yeah, and I think that's the issue that a lot of people are interested in. Would they stay in Auburn Hills? Would he bring them to Detroit? And if so, how soon?
I think as soon as he can get an arena built, really, as soon as he can get one done that would house both teams is when he would move the Pistons downtown. That's what I believe. And the Wings would obviously stay downtown. Question is, what happens to the Wings in the interim when they're in a 1-year lease right now in Joe Louis Arena? Would they go to the Palace? I don't think that they would do that, or at least I don't think the city would want them to do that.
Well, Dave Bing has told me that under no circumstances, even on a short-term basis, does he want to see the Wings go to Auburn Hills.
I think under no circumstances is a difficult thing to assess. I think if he owns that team up there already and has that building already, why would he pay some more money to stay downtown? But they'd have to make it a really sweet deal, better than the deal they have right now at Joe Louis. They are not thrilled at all with the deal that they have at Joe Louis.
So negotiations may be far from over.
In a lot of different fronts.
Right, okay, thanks. And we're going to talk to you later.